Hello and welcome to our White Belt program. I'm Herb Robbins and I will be your facilitator for this module on the Introduction to Process Control. As a Master Black Belt and Project Leader, I will tell you that having a team with members who have been exposed to these concepts and tools provides for a competitive edge. The three sections of the White Belt program stand alone very well and when combined provide a powerful trio. After you've completed your White Belt training, I encourage you to join a team or work with your supervisor or manager to help implement these tools in your workplace. You may also visit our website, lean2020.com, to search for additional information and further training opportunities. After all, this is not just about your employer, this is about valuable marketable skills that you will soon possess. Everyone works within a system that will benefit from enhanced process control. Let's learn what this is all about. There are two types of data. We will be working with both types. Attribute data is data we can put into categories. This type of data is counted. Items such as pass, fail, or red, blue, green is considered attribute data. Anyone that has answered a survey or rated something on a scale of 1 to 5 is using attribute data. Those are 5 distinct categories. The other data type is variables. This is referred to as continuous, as the possibility of this measurable data can be infinite. Height and weight are two types of variables data. Let's take a short quiz to get a better understanding of this important difference. Alright, let's go slow as we answer this question for each item. Pause the video in between if we are going too fast. Pressure. Variables data. We measure this. Color. Attribute data. These will be in different categories. Weight. Well, since we measure weight, this is variables data. Number of defects. We count the number of defects, so this is attribute data. Types of defects. The different types of defects are placed into different categories, so attribute here also. Causes. There are many different reasons for defects or errors, but this is not a measured item. This is attribute data. Volume is measured, so we're going to go with variables data here. Inspection, pass or fail. This is categorical data, which is attribute data. Length. Similar to weight, this is measured, so variables data. Test results, positive, negative. These are attribute data if they're pass or fail or such. Test results that give us a specific measurement such as resistance or thickness would be variables data. I hope that you can see the difference. If not, you may want to review these slides. One nice thing about data is that we will be able to analyze it. There are 7 quality tools that will help us analyze data. Using powerful software such as Minitab, data and information can quickly be transformed into a picture. We can present and use this format for process control and enhancement activities. These 7 quality tools are reviewed during Yellow Belt training, but I do want to review 2 of these as we discuss variation and why things are not always the same. A trip to the city may take 28 minutes one day, yet 65 minutes another day. Perhaps traveling through rush hour, encountering an accident, or busy holiday season adds to this. When 2 or more items are not the same, there is variation. When we move product or things through our facilities, we want to have the least amount of variation possible. The less variation, the better we are able to predict things such as staffing levels, material utilization, etc. By measuring items, we can analyze the variation in our systems. Here's the last 50 trips to the city. There's certainly variation here. We've made these trips during different days of the week and times of the day. This is one way to view the data and look for variation. If we were to rotate this graph and shake the points so that they fell to the bottom, we'd have a dot plot and the beginnings of a histogram. Let's take a look. Most things in nature will follow what is called the normal distribution. That distribution is represented by the blue line. An example would be the heights of adults. The highest number is in the middle, and then fewer exist as the heights get shorter or taller on either end. We'll talk a lot about the normal curve in other modules. There are 2 basic components of variation, the measurement and the process. The 5 M's and 1 E help us identify different process inputs that each cause variation. We break away the measurement system and leave the others under process to better understand our systems. The most important takeaway from this module will be to understand that how we measure our process is critical. The data that we interpret has variation from the process and also by the method we collect it. By analyzing the sources of variation, we will be able to identify the causes of variation and work to reduce them. A word of caution: before you go off and fix your process, make certain your measurement system is not your problem. Measurement system analysis is discussed during higher level belt training. Congratulations on completing this part of your white belt. Before you head off though, let's briefly review what you've learned. Attributes and variables, two types of data. One we count and fits nicely into categories. The other we measure and is continuous. You'll see the 7 quality tools which will be added to your toolbox. This will be terrific ways to analyze your data using visual representation. Also, think about the normal curve and sources of variation. You'll need to understand where the major sources of variation are coming from to reduce the overall variation in your system. And lastly, I encourage you to share our website with others and consider attending one of our higher level belt trainings to further your understanding of these tools as well as learning other valuable ones. Good luck with completing your white belt.